I'm Kyle McGlynn, number 18, riding the World Distributing Factory KTM team, MX2, number 18 this year. I'm here to show you around the KTM headquarters in the race shop. As you can see, it's pretty set up. We have a dirty KTM here right now. It's probably just finished winning some off-road race. When you look around here, you can see that KTM runs a big show in Canada. I mean, everyone knows we have the most powerful bikes, which allows us to accommodate big riders such as Cornell Nemeth and Ryan Miller. But as you can see, our building is set up to accommodate the largest of humans as well. We'll make our way over this way. We have a lot of KTM parts, and lots of the shipping and receiving comes in and out of here. We also have our MotorX lubes, all the oils, brake cleaner. Obviously, MotorX is a big supporter of the KTM race team. Look over here, this is a lot of our press bikes, a lot of demos and stuff like this. At lunchtime, everybody comes running out of the offices and just hops on one of these things, and we just meet down at Subway. I normally break early for lunch and take the forklift, but we make our way in here. We have Francis's station. As you can see, he's putting in the man hours, making KTM run like it should. This is his area. I don't know all these crazy tools and stuff. I don't know what it's for, but he does, and that's why he works behind this desk. Keep working our way over this way. We have the KTM school. It says employees only, so I'm not sure if I'm allowed in here. It's my second year with the team, and I'm still not sure if I'm allowed to walk around this place. But anyways, look around here. We got, you know, all the newest KTM motors. People come in here to learn how to work on them, learn the ins and the outs. Very professional setup, clean atmosphere. Normally Heidi McDonald sits at this desk. You can see she's been working on the proper settings for the new EFI. And you know, that's what they do for fun, basically. Up those stairs, I don't know what's up there. Maybe the new 350. Who knows? Nobody's allowed up there. The bathroom, I mean, that's where the magic happens. I've used that a couple times. It's comfortable. There's some KTM posters in there as well. Also, Andy White told me I could have that bike. I win the series this year, so that's my motivation. Here's the race department. As you can see, this is part of the racing department. Very specialized. That came from Austria. I like that for KTM racing. Like I said, this is the racing department. Everything we have to run the race team, you know, pressure washers, water tanks. You can see well supplied by MotorX, all the lubes. Renthal supplying us with handlebars, grips, sprockets. Over this way, more KTMs. Lots of Alpine Star boots for the riders this year. All of our new stuff comes in here. Our first shipment of Dunlop tires just came in. I tried to convince Andy to send me a pallet of those at home, but I still haven't seen it. Some more MotorX. Again, we're really well taken care of by all of our sponsors. Work our way over this way. Some of the new graphics for the team this year. Royal Distributing, FMF. New sponsor, Dragon Racing Fuels, has, you know, really stepped up this year. Again, some more of the stuff it takes to run the race team. You know, all of our dirty filters. After a bad weekend, we have to take care of those, but as of right now, they just stay as they are. Rental sprockets, you know, for different gearing, whatever, we're set up. Lots of KTM parts. Me and Miller actually last year spent literally days digging through all these boxes trying to figure out what everything is. I still don't know. This is my race bike. Just haven't had a chance to ride it yet. As you can see, we have the new Dunlop tires. Everybody on the team is really stoked to be running Dunlop this year. Same with our factory connection suspension. Have some really sweet SXS forks and shocks set up for me this year. Can't wait to test them out. Royal Distributing again, supporting us big time. You know, we wouldn't be able to do it without them. FMF again, hooking us up with sweet exhausts. Working our way over this way, we have another new sponsor this year. TM Works Designs, hooking us up with these sweet chain guides and sliders, making the bikes look pretty awesome. And of course, the rider. So I like to sit on the bike and practice my technique. It's taken me years to look this good on the bike, so hopefully you'll see this face up front a lot. It's Eric Nye's race bike. Same thing as mine, looks awesome. Here's my practice bike. I've already gotten it dirty this year. Here is, look at this. Here's Miller's practice bike, okay? Miller's race bike. Frick! I bet he was wishing he was riding this thing right now. Eric Nye's practice bike and Karim Fitzgerald's race bike. A lot of KTMs. Again, this is a KTM race shop, so it makes sense. Over here we kind of have our little, I can call it the Red Bull Lounge. This is kind of where the riders set up their gear and stuff. Actually, funny story, last year, Ryan Miller probably spent, I don't know, half his day, probably 6 hours sleeping on this very floor. We didn't have the couch last year, so he slept right here. Here's my new jersey, Thor riding gear, with the new number 18 on there. Looks pretty sweet. Karim Fitzgerald's dad, I can call him Mr. Fitzgerald. Just lounging, taking everything in. Here's Karim. Just chilling, working on his practice bike. Jeff helping him out. As you can see, this is part of the race shop. Really professional, all the tools, everything you need to work on a race bike properly. This is Steph's territory. As you can see, he's got the custom shelving, all of his tools, necessities to work on bikes. Lots of spare wheel sets. Massive toolbox. I don't know what to do with a toolbox that big, but he knows exactly what he's doing. So he's actually working on Cornell Nema's race bike right now. There's going to be a big man riding this bike this summer. And this is the head offices, I guess. Like I said, this is where all the thinking gets done. Up there, an original KTM. Very clean, very professional setup. I don't feel comfortable in here. It doesn't smell like race gas. More computers, paperwork, stuff that I'm not used to working with. In here, my boss's offices, Andy White.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Bikes are out in the back. What's going on here?
This is how KTM's run. They take care of all the sponsorship, all the flights, details, things like that. Make sure the riders are good to go on the weekend. They do a damn good job of it. So, thanks for hanging out at the factory KTM Canada race shop and headquarters. I gotta go get my 60K in before we ride today. Again, don't get too excited. These are one-off pieces from Austria. KTM Racing Toaster. A lot of horsepower into this unit. It will cook your toast very quickly.